To create a new page, this actually sees Photoshop is actually easy to use, or any design software is easy to use. You just need to understand tricks to just see it as if any one of you are actually edited your what's it called your picture on probably before you post on Instagram, you can actually design anything on Photoshop. It's as simple as that. So some of us sometimes we use CapCut and nobody's really sure us how to use edit on CapCut. Just see it as the person who designed Photoshop actually just design it in a way that people can actually be able to use it. You get so so we'll be creating a new page right now. You can see the interface right now. The reason why you are seeing this is because I've done some previous projects in the past. That's actually why you are seeing it. If you have not done any project, you will actually see something like welcome to Photoshop and all of that. So to create a new project, and also one thing you should know about designing is that, or using Photoshop as a tool, is that there's no single way to achieve a particular task. Hope you guys can hear me clearly. There's no single way to achieve a particular task. So you will come here, you can see create new, open recent documents. If you have other documents you've worked on, for instance, Alu Bible School, you can open it from here. In case if you don't have, you will create new documents. Also, you can also create new documents from here also, file and all of that. So there's no one single way to do. So in case you are watching another YouTube video, which I will probably be sending after the class, so as a follow-up tutorial in that sense, you won't say, they did it somehow, this place, and they are doing it somehow another place. Okay, so let's get right into it. So to create a single page, just create new page. Now here is the interface. Here is the interface to create new page. Now, because we are more like we are designing for social media, let's say Instagram page now. We are designing for Instagram page. We will probably use 1080 by 1080. So in case you're not sure of what you use, you can always Google anything. Like I was saying before we started the class, I guess I was muted then. I said the way I learned design is this. I learned more like a self-taught designer, but I don't like to use self-taught because I had people who corrected my design, who showed me how to use one or two things. But Google is your friend in case you are finding it easy hard to do anything. The way I love to teach designers in the way that nobody will teach you everything in graphic design. Hope you can hear me. Nobody is going to teach you everything in that graphic design. What I'm teaching today, in the next 5 years, it might be outdated. So what I'm teaching you is to think as a designer. So you can leverage on the resources online over there. You can actually say, okay, there's this new design out there. How do they have it? So you can be able to check on Google, check on YouTube, because you understand the foundation. Many times I tell my fellow designers, I tell them that I leverage on available resources. For instance, if you see my interface right now, you will see this. I didn't design this. I didn't design this. I didn't design this. I didn't design this. I designed this. I designed this. I designed this. I designed this. Hope you guys can see my screen. I didn't design this. What did I do? I just pick elements from this. I use elements from this, elements of this to create a design like this. Let me open it so you can see. To create a design like this. So I love to leverage on resources. And one of those resources I love to leverage on is Flickr. So it's not, when you see a great design out there, many of those designers are doing designing from scratch. Right? Because you don't have all the time to, you can't be watching tutorial video to say, how to design this, how to design this. You get? So you don't have to design everything from scratch. You just need to leverage on already available resources. For instance, this particular text, I don't have the time. I just went to Freepik, edited the text. Just the way some of you here can use Canva. So if you can actually use Canva, you can actually create a nice design like this. So it's just leveraging on already made templates and dismantling it and creating it from scratch. Hope you can get the idea. So that's actually the design thinking. So that's actually the way it works. Yeah, so you can, let me open this actually. You can create anything from the scratch. You can create anything. Let me check if.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, please, sir. Are you recording?
Yes, I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. Let me confirm. Stop recording. Oh, I'm recording. These are just the projects I have access to. There are better projects I've done. For instance, if you check my Instagram page, I'll have to be searching for products and designs like that. So all I did is just to, for instance, if you see this ED design, I didn't do the text myself. I just leverage on available resources because you might not have the time. You might see a style online. You get there are resources online to leverage, but once you know how to use what's it called, Photoshop, you're able to know remove from this, and create your own unique style from 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 scratch. You get so that's actually resource. Who is that? I beg, meet yourself. Create new page. Let's create a new page. Control N, just the way it is on Microsoft Word. That's actually the way to create new page. So because I'm creating on what's it called on we are designing for what's it called Instagram. We are using 1080 by 1080. For instance, if you probably want to design for print, you will see you can always Google it. Oh, I want to design for Instagram portraits. You see it there, just say IG size. Okay, IG profile size. You can see just Google anything. So now we are designing for this. All you need, you can put the name of the design we are working on here. Let's say first class. First class. Sorry, class. The resolution, if you are designing for prints, it's best to increase it to like 300. But because you are designing for screen, you can just leave it at 372 and all of that. So once you have done, you don't need to tamper with much of these things. You just create your design. Now you have it. Now you see the way my interface looks like. Some of you, it looks different. It's because me, I understand my interface. That's actually why it's like this. Hope you guys can hear me clearly. If you can't hear me, just let me know on the WhatsApp group. I'll be able to. My battery is running low. Sorry. I will know on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so first, if you are looking for any tool you can't find, you can only see it on window. For instance, you are looking for your layer, although I know where it is here. I can just find it here. Layer. You are looking for any tool like that. You can always find it here. These are actually some of the tools we'll be working in. But just to jump right into creating an actual design, let me see what we can social media design. So just follow through my process. If you have any question, let me know. I will check. So this is actually free pick. One thing I encourage designers is that you need to download quality pictures when working. Hope you guys can hear me. You need to download quality pictures when working. So we are working, let's say we are working on any social media design. Let's assume Happy New Month design in that sense. Let me look for a concept. Let's see. Happy. I'm downloading the picture. Let me look for more pictures. Over here. So I can drag it to what's it called? To Instagram. Now I have my picture over here. You can see very clear. Now the first thing we want to do to this picture, if you are not, is to first remove the background. So one tool we'll be learning from this free tutorial class is actually how to remove background. So remember what I said earlier. There are different ways to achieve a certain design. You get there are different ways. You can actually use different tools to achieve this design. But just to make our work easy, if you can follow my mouse, I'm using one thing called the quick selection tool. The quick selection tool. So I'll use it to select my image so I can remove the background.
Kí lẹ sọ? Ó dá
Someone talking.
owó ẹ̀yà.
Is someone asking a question? Eh? Okay. All right, let's get back to work. So you guys can see the way I was able to cut my background or select my image. So because I love to make work easy for myself. So I'll just I beg, please unmute yourself. Just click on select and marks. Hope you guys see what I did over there. I can't unmute everyone. I don't want everyone talking to me. Okay, all right, very well. So this is actually a tool I use to remove background. Let me come again in case you didn't get me. Now, there are different tools to achieve removing background. Sometimes some people go through the route, like they click this, follow my mouse, so they use this lasso tool. And it's always very, very hard. They will not be selecting it like this. Some people are very good with it, but me, I don't like stress. Remember, I'm teaching you how to be able to design intelligibly. Okay, so Control D, let me remove all of those things. I will use what? Follow my mouse. I use quick selection tool to select this, actually. To select this. So you see the way I'm selecting. Now it's going to select based on color. Now, if you have a busy background, you might have issues. That's actually why as designers, we take time to download, to search for our background. So I can also use this tool to say, oh, select object, and it will just select it on its own. But I just want you guys to see how I'm selecting this stuff, so you can be able to select it yourself also. Now see this select and marks now. Select and marks is actually a tool I'll use to to make use of my adjustments. Hope you get that. So because of this guy, he has this lady, their hair over here at the edges. I want it to show. I don't want the cutting to be very, very blurry in that sense, or not too clean. So I'll just use this tool over here. Are you with me? I'll use this tool. Muyiwa, please, you are muted, so you can be able to respond if I'm talking. Are you with me, sir?
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. So see the way I'm able to select those edges. So it can show. Let me zoom in. I'm using this tool to select those edges. So because if I cut it now, you're able to see. This is actually why I love using this tool. It makes my work very clean. All of those areas I'm unable to cut now. You see it, selecting it. It's just so you will see the hair, and once we add background to it, it will make a lot of sense. Let's go down. Now you see the way the edges are. I can just make few adjustments over here and increase the contrast. Yes. It's as simple as that. So let's see how it's going to turn out. Now, instead of clicking OK, because I might want to make other adjustments to it, I'll just click on New Layer and select and mask. Why I use select and mask is because I want to make adjustments to the design later in case I realize any mistake. Just click on it. Now, we remove the background. Say, let's add something to the background. The background is actually white. Let me add the color. Now I click on this to add a layer to it. Then I click on, after adding a layer, I click on this. Just follow my mouse. Click on this. Then I can choose a color over here. Any color that works. So after selecting the color, you've seen that my color have changed. Or just follow my mouse. Then if I click Alt Delete, you guys can see that we've removed the background for this. Yes, but one thing you guys should know that if you are using Figma, there are online tools where you can use to remove background. But most online tool doesn't give you the liberty to be able to make adjustments in that sense. Don't forget. So we've been able to remove background. In case you want to make any other adjustment, you will just click on this select and mark. It will take us to where the image is. You can just say, I don't like the way this is. So let me increase it or something like that. Just click on it. That's actually why I use select and mark. You get? So that's actually how to remove background. It's as simple as that. Hope you guys understand that.
Yes,
Hope
sir.
you guys understand what I did, or I'm just doing a miracle. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let me just recap on what I did. I create a new page. You get? Click on this, and created something new. So it's as simple as that. Very simple. So we are trying to create something now. What else? Does this color work well? Let me use yellow. Or orange. Let's delete. This is making sense. Alright, so one thing I want to also add is just to add a little bit drama to the back. I don't want the back to be plain. So one of the things I will use is first to add what's it called? A brush. A brush to it. Now to click on your brush, you just click on brush tool. This is actually the brush tool here. Just to add something very interesting. Just like to make the background light. Just see what I'm going to do. I created a new layer. So everything I'm working on now is on a new layer. To create a new layer, just come on this plus sign. Yes. And just to make it that interesting. As interesting as that. Now this picture, as a designer, I don't like to use just plain picture. You can always edit your picture from here. Color filter. Now I want to make the picture look more interesting instead of just using my picture that way. This is actually the same way you edit your picture using your phone app. Hope you guys get me. So I can go to the preset here to just use something like this. Or I just like to express myself by going back here and just working on the details, make it sharp. This nice. This contrast. So I like to work on my own picture in that sense. I don't know if you guys notice the changes in the picture instead of just using it like that. All right. Hope you guys understand what I did to this point. I want to make sure you guys are following. How to remove the background of whatever image. You will notice something is showing actually here. I can actually cut it out. So it's because when I was removing the background, it only removed the area I was showing. So I can always go back to the select and marks and say I want to cut out this background. But I don't want to waste much of our time here. So let me start by creating text. To create your text, just go to the text tool. Let's click on the text tool. Let's say Happy New Month. Happy New Month design. Happy New Month To change color, just come to the character over here. Let me give it a color so that you guys can see what I'm designing. Happy New Month. From the character here, you can see, you can reduce the pacing over here. Happy New Month. So I'm going to find something, an interesting font. Okay. I'm going to work on the text actually. So just you guys should just chill. Let me try to reduce this. Okay, let me use a. I think I used to have some stuff here. Oh, okay. It's not giving what I want. I'll change the color. I'm just trying to achieve something. To make adjustments on this, you can always drag this to the back. What color work? Now I want to just, I don't want this text to be very just that plain, especially this. Let me just work on it. I can use this warp text. You just go here under type, go to warp text. I just want my text to be very interesting. Let me choose something around here. Depending on what you are trying to achieve. So this actually gives you room to play around your text. Remember where I went to? I went to what's it called? Type. Let me go again. For those who are following, just go to type, go to warp text. You can actually see different style. So you won't make your text look very boring in that sense. So let's choose this. No, I don't like this. I guess we can leave this one like this. Let me change it to white. All right. So we are working on Happy New Month design. Let me increase this a little bit. Let me. All right. So let's create a new layer and probably add some effect to this thing we are doing. And the effect I'll be adding is brush, just light brush. So everything will look as if it won't look that dry. So once if I press my Alt, you see to change to, you see the color picker tool. If you can see my mouse, if I click on this now, I can just work on it, like especially the ear. Yes, this is what I'm trying to achieve now. If I make any mistake, I can always go here to place my select and marks and actually reduce the mistake. Now, there's one thing I do when I'm not sure about the background of a particular image I'm doing. I can always come to the background here. I will come to this selection here, just follow my mouse. This selection here, go to the hue. Then I can always reduce it. Okay, sorry, let me reduce this one. Always come here. So this is actually one trick I do when I'm not sure about the color and I see like this thing is looking somehow. Just to add something interesting to it. But let's leave it. I think it's okay. This way. So adding effect to this, because I want this month to show also in the front. And actually duplicate this and bring it forward. To duplicate, just click on, you see your under on your layer here. You can just hold it, hold Alt, then drag it. You see, you just duplicate it now. That's actually how to duplicate. How to duplicate. I can reduce the opacity of this here. Or let me increase the opacity. If I double click on this actually, I can add something, another effect. Let's add a stroke to it. Stroke. I can add other effects here, but now we are adding a stroke. Let me change the stroke to something like white. White. Now, if I go back to reduce the opacity, or let me add the fill, you see what I'm trying to achieve. All you guys can see what I tried to achieve over there. Abel, can you see it too? Nonsense. I know my bosses are here watching. Okay, thank you so much. So you can actually reduce the stroke. See the way you can reduce it to, let's say, 2. So many other times you guys will be seeing this kind of effects. This is how they achieve it. Yes, they achieve it. That's very straightforward at that. Great. Actually very, 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 very achievable. So this is actually how to make this kind of video. I have a concept on my mind, and probably follow me as I'm able to make this kind of design. I'm coming. Let me click Control N. I've always want to let me shoot this actually. Just follow me carefully. If you don't understand anything, I'll recap. So it's still the same process I use over here. I'm going to use it here also. Let me search for image. For instance, let me search for sea or water. Sea head shots. No, not this. So follow me. A concept just came to my head right now. I saw it on Instagram, and you'll be able to learn something from this also. Now, one thing I'm doing is that I'm trying to, instead of just me taking you to, use the tool. I'm trying to show you how you guys can use the tool, to achieve something like this, something very, very interesting like this. Let me bring back this. Something very interesting as this. So I'll drag this, put this here. Now I can make adjustment. I want to make this a little bit deep. What will I do? I'll go here. I use the curve adjustment tool. Just make it kind of deep so the blue can show. I can even still add, what's it called? This hue and saturation to it. Because I want to make the water very interesting. Yeah. See what I'm trying to do now. Let's leave it at this. Let's leave it at this. Okay, so let's add the text to it. Text. Let's call it Lord of the Sea. Lord of the Sea. Lord of the Sea. Let's give it typography. Yeah, character. Just the way I did it the other time. Let me give it go bold. Go bold. Let me change everything just to come. Okay. Now just follow me. There's something I'm trying to achieve here. So increase this. Let me increase it. So let's say 100. Let's give it a color here, white. So I'm going through the basics because of people who are here who have not used what's it called, Photoshop before. Let me increase it to 300. I think 300 is too much. 250. Now I want to make this Lord of the Sea to blend with the water at the background. Are you guys following? Now what I will do is just to come to this layer mask. Under this, I will see this normal. It's looking normal, right? Let me come here. So if I'm blending it, you see the way it's coming. Multiply. It's not giving me what I want. What's going on?
Bro, you are too fast, too.
You said?
You are too fast.
I'm too fast.
Yeah.
Come back again. Now, I'm coming up. Don't we get into this point, Sean? Hello, are you with me?
Yeah.
Where's that brother that said you can't hear?
Yeah.
You get into this point, right? So the idea is this. I'm trying to blend this text with the water. I don't think this water looks very perfect. But we can actually manage it for this tutorial. You get? So just come here. I can use this select this layer to blend this here. You can see the way it is. But still not giving me what I want. Okay, let me use this.
Hey, you feel what's wrong with them?
The question what is over there.
Okay, let me use another trick. It's not giving me what I want. Let's come here. You can double click on this. You can actually use this tool. Just click on. See the way it's blending with the background. Can you guys pay attention to it? If you can hear me, just let me know. So now this is what I did. Let me come again.
I didn't see what you double clicked on. I didn't see it. What
Okay, now. Yeah. Okay, under my layer now, you see the layer here. You can see layer. Just follow my mouse. You can see layer here. I double click on this text over here. Double click on this text. Click on it. It will bring you this layout styles. Okay, it's giving you this layout styles. So you will come here under the blend if. Now remember what I said when I started the class. I said there are different ways to achieve just singular stuff. I was trying to use a particular method, but it's not working here. So under this blend if you are doing like this, just this underliner, you are doing like you see it's disappearing. But I don't want everything to just disappear like that. So what I will do is that I will hold my HUDs. I can separate this. Actually, I can separate this in a way that once I hold Alt, this thing will be separating. You see, it's blending with what? The image and the background. You get? It's blending with the image. Let me make little adjustments with this thing. Let's reduce it to 260 or 269. Okay, it's 280. So you see the way it is now. Now I can add a layout to it and just probably make the background a little bit darker, so you guys can be able to see what I'm. Add the layer, the plus sign, go to your brush, click on your brush. To increase it, just press bracket. Once you click on bracket, you can increase it. Once you reduce the bracket, the other bracket to reduce, and test it at your end over there. So let's create this. Oh, sorry about that. Let me reduce it to opacity to something around there. Let me put the text forward. Yes, so you can actually make adjustments here. Always make adjustments here. So because one thing you try to achieve in design is actually contrast. Because try to actually contrast. So let's look for another image we can put on top now. Let's use for probably sheep headshots. Sheep headshots. This would be perfect, but if I can download this quick image for another image. Sometimes it takes time to be able to get images like that. It's already 8 o'clock. Let's just add, because of the nature of our image, that's actually why I'm looking for. It's not proper if I just download something that is looking. I can't use this now because it won't make sense it won't look natural. Because we want to show it as a probably design. The design is actually captured from the head. Okay, that's actually what we are here. Probably let's use this. This will make sense. Because I don't know, this one has not been able to download. Oh, so let's use this now. Let me drag it, drop it here. Now, just the way I remove the background, in case if you are not here when I remove the background, I will remove it again. But before then, let me duplicate it because you will see something I want to achieve now. Come here, there is different way to remove background. Yes, I use them, follow my mouse, so the magic wand selection tool. I can just click on this and it will
Sorry,
select it itself. But
how
I
do you
can just follow
duplicate it?
it also.
Sorry.
Control J.
I,
Control
Control
J.
J. Okay.
Yeah, Control J to duplicate. Hope everybody is unmuted so that it's not be like few people are actually allowed to speak. Remember what I did for those who are at the class earlier. Just click on it like this. Let me make the adjustments. Okay. Oh, we've made a mistake here. You see, the reason why I can go back to my design when I've made a mistake is because I use select and max. If I've used probably layer max or just anything, I won't be able to edit it. For instance, we made a mistake here. You see the mistake. We removed something over here, but it shouldn't be so. You get? So I can easily go back here and sorry, Photoshop will always bring this thing and use this, then retrace my step. Oh, it's not selecting. Okay. So you guys can see what I did, Abi. Are you with me? Abi again, Joy Soro. You guys don't want to talk to me, ni?
We are with you.
Okay. Okay, you see the style, the creative style I'm working on. See, this is actually why they make most of your movie poster. I just thought of this idea that, okay, I can create something very interesting because the class was looking too boring to me. I don't like the way this thing is looking. All right, as simple as that. So, I'm not sure align where. All right, now let's see moving. I need something like this. Okay, I can get it from here. This one cannot work. It's taking us into another realm. Speed. Let's speed it. Okay. I'm trying to see what can work. I want to achieve something. I want to achieve something like this. So I will be able to remove it and probably give you guys something real. I'm not. Just follow me. You will find it very interesting. So just see we are making a movie poster. The Happy New Month design is looking very boring. I'm running out of things to come up with. Come, please. Ship. Or let's say moving ship to download this. Just follow. These are premium pictures, you get. But let's see how it works. What I want to do, I just want to make it look as if it's moving. You get, so it don't look very, very boring. While we are waiting for that, we can also make other adjustments. For instance, we can apply that text swap to somewhere here. Let's see, fish or flow. Okay. So you see, making sense, right? You can see that you're almost making a movie poster. This thing is still loading up, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's use this. This one will make sense. Look how I see my thinking process. So you guys are wondering how we are going to remove this. Now, this is actually where the blend this thing will make sense. Just follow me. If you can just come here, you can just change to. You can see the way it's blending. Hope you guys can see. We are blending it right now. Blending it with this. Now you can always add what I call layer mask. To add your layer mask, just come here. Just come here. Just come here. Reduce all of this because it's looking very, very messed up. Layer mask. You can see. So this is actually what they call photo manipulation. You can see where I brought my first image to the second to the third. We can continue like this. I can even show someone who is drowning here. Let's make an idea. The moment I'm designing this, I'm seeing what to say. Let's say someone swimming, headshot. Or let's say shark, headshot. Let's say okay, shark, head view. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie, Under Paris. If you have seen the movie, that's actually one of how they achieve some of those things. Or there's one also I've forgotten. So some of your movie posters, this is actually how they achieve it. Yeah. So let's see if this one will work. So we are doing a lot of what? Blend it again. Just go to screen. Just use your layer marks here. Then click on it. Now you see that the color is not blending a bit. What am I going to do? I'm going to come here, then go to hue and saturation. If I go to hue and saturation and I'm just moving it, you see it's showing it's changing the entire color. But I don't want it to affect the entire distance. I'll come back to my layer. I'll click it into that shark distance, that shark picture. Then I'll go back to it again. I will make that adjustment. You see that it's blending with it. If you notice, the initial color is this. Let me go back to it. The initial color is this. It's looking very obvious. We are able to blend it. We are able to blend it. Actually, you can actually increase it so that you can create a sense of drama. People will know that, okay, something dangerous is about to happen. I even saw something say one shark like that. Okay, let's use this one also. Okay. Let's come here. Okay, I'll slow down now. The reason is because I'm checking the time. I'm very sorry. Like I thought I would be able to achieve this in an hour, but I needed to. Yeah, I'm using a cafe. I don't want to rely on MTN because MTN are having if I use my router and stay at home, MTN are giving me what's it called issues. You get so, but the tutorial will be available. I'll probably see how I can edit it so you can watch back some of the things I'm designing again. You get and watch
Okay.
back and then you look at okay, how did you achieve this? Just follow my mouse. Where I say double click, I will see it with my mouse and all of that. Okay. I guess that is done. Let me download this. I also need another picture of someone inside water. People, water. Okay, swimming. Swimming top view. This one look like they are relaxing. Uh, people. Okay, let's create this. This one will look like someone that wants to escape. Okay, so I'm trying to create a drama, a scenario in my head. That's what I'm working on. So, okay, let's make a little adjustment to what we just this thing we put here. Now, click on what's it called? The text. Where is the text? Here is the text. Add a layer mask to it. I want to make it a situation whereby this will actually be overshadowing the text. That's enough. So it will like be on it very well. Now let me select this area. Select. No. Okay, let's put it that way. Select this area and oh no, they are not giving out around. Control Z. Let me come this way. Okay. Control D. So you guys can see what I'm doing. I can also apply the same also here by tracing it. How do I do it now? Let me use this. See the way I'm designing it. Okay. So it looks as if it makes it more interesting to watch. Hope you guys can get the idea. It doesn't look boring. It looks like where water splash. It's looking very natural. So everything is blending in. Everything is what's blending in. Let's download this. All right. Save. By 8:30 we'll be done. So wherever we stop, we'll just take questions and we will call it a day till most likely next week. Next week Tuesday. Because I have meeting by where's the distance? Sure. Okay. So you can just put probably Just the way it is over here. Remember what I use? Layer max screen. I can just use this somewhere here. Now select and max. Add the max to it. Use your brush. Then okay. I don't want it to look like they are swimming. I want it to look like they are looking for help. So that's actually why I'm reducing it this way. But it's still not giving that. Let me put it at normal. Okay. Okay. Now just the way we did the other one, let's add color so it can blend in. Okay. This one to no bad. Let me go back to it. Your brush. So you see, it's looking very, 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 very interesting. It's looking very interesting. Looking very interesting. We can always add other elements to it, but let's leave it at that because of time. Because of time, I can say okay. Let's add what's it called, curve to it to make everything. You guys can see the way it now looks now. It's very, very interesting. Let me convert this Ctrl J to duplicate because I might be coming back to it. Convert to objects. I want to see if I can actually use a Dutch. Rasterize. See the effect I use. Let me go back. I want it to look like the sea. So Ctrl Z. So what did I do? I convert it to smart objects. So it can be one. Smart objects, I can still edit it, but without this, with the smart object, I won't be able to do a lot of effects to it. So I rasterize the image, although there's a better way to do it, but because of time, it will take it. So I now come here to the smooch effect because I want it to look as if the water is actually very, it's not, it's underwater very well. I'm coming up. I should use this one instead. There's a problem here. Okay, yeah, we can still achieve it. We can still achieve it. Don't worry. We can still achieve it. So I can click on this. If I have any question, let me know. Let me check. Oh, there's nothing there. This is just to add a little bit of drama. It makes sense. So let me see. It's not still giving what I want. Okay. Let me see. No. I'm just trying it to see what can work out. Okay. Now after that, now let me now see that. Let me blend the editing. I don't want it to be too much because it will look very amateur if it's too much. Let me blend it. Remember the way I blend it with the water. I come back here and then hold Alt so I can separate it and then drag. See the way you can see the image is blending with the water now. Lord of the Sea. The more I increase it, you see, it's blending with the water. So I can use the word so it's as simple as that. Have you seen what we've been able to let me use Netflix logo or let me do something. Let me add gradients to it so that this place will not be sharp. Come here, create new. Let's add gradients here. Just follow my mouse, adding gradients here, and I can edit it from here. So if I click on here, I'll be able to pick from. I want to pick from the image. I don't want to create something entirely new. So click it from the image here, then drag it. See the way I make gradients now. It's too much. Okay. You can see my gradient. It's okay like this. If I want to adjust it, I can just put somewhere around here. If I want to make any adjustment to the gradient, it's simple. I can just create it like here. Create layer marks. That you can have. Let me download Netflix logo to say now on Netflix. Netflix. Logo. So I want to appreciate you guys for staying here. Sorry, on a new Flix I press. I want to appreciate you guys for staying this long. Like it shows that you guys are ready to learn. Yeah. Well, PNG. Okay. Ogami, I'm currently on the off. Yeah. That's what happens when you are outside. If I'm inside now, a lot of people will not be greeting me. Okay. Where is it? Where's our Netflix? Okay. Okay. Now on Netflix. Have you already answered? Okay. I'll just put it here. Let me increase this. Oh Jesus. Sorry. No. Control Z. Sorry. I want to move this thing, but I have to carry a lot of stuff together. I want to increase it to the front. You guys can see the idea we are trying to create. Okay, brush. So that's pretty straightforward. Let me put something like now on Now, okay, showing on um ON. Now showing on Netflix. Okay. All right. So you guys can see we have achieved our movie poster easily. I'm looking for this one. I don't know why it's actually hiding. Where is it safe? Okay. All right. So you guys can understand anything I did? I think I'm done with the design right now. I guess. So what do you think about this design? Let me know. Oh yeah, guys. You are done. Oh.
It's an amazing design. Really a lot to learn from this, and I really can't wait
Okay.
to, you know, try a lot of things out after learning this.
Okay. So who else? Who else wants to talk? I beg you guys should talk. I'll see about you. Let me know if I'm a bad teacher so I can actually improve whenever we are meeting on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah,
Because
good
weekend is
evening,
actually
sir.
very busy for me.
Good evening, sir.
Let us know, like let other people talk. Other people should talk so I can know my bad. I should go and boost. I should stop teaching design again.
Oh, okay,
Actually,
Let me
sir.
just know how you think I should improve the
Actually,
design.
if we can have videos for this, I mean, if this can be recorded or something, that we can always go
This is
back to
actually
it.
being recorded.
Oh, okay, yeah, amazing. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. Who else? Who else wants to say something? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Kiola Michael, welcome. Who else wants to say something?
good evening,
Ahmed.
sir. So, actually,
All right. So thank you very much for joining. We have come to the end of the today's class. I really appreciate you guys joining.